So, am I speaking to the live Red Bull Joffrey Harris?
That's right. Right in Orlando, Florida. I'm ready, waiting. I'm excited, buddy.
Right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and Joffrey, you're sitting in sunny Orlando, and I'm sitting in rainy, icy, snowy Missouri. Good for you,
Oh
man.
yeah, sorry about that.
No, that was not very heartfelt at all. Trust me. I know sincere, and that was not sincere.
Oh man.
Yeah, so we have a lot of fun, but we are serious. Actually, we're dead serious. We believe that everybody deserves to be loved, and that's God's calling. That's our calling, and we are well. Actually, both Joffrey and I are obsessed with this mission. Some of you may not realize it, but Joffrey, in the fourth quarter of his life, leads a global team, and they have a very simple goal, not easy, but simple, of reaching 54 countries in Africa in this year. And right now we're training, Joffrey, you're training your leadership team on what?
How to build a spiritual leadership team, and
And
we there are 5 steps that we're going through, and this week we're going to be talking about continue to build.
now, if you're just joining us and just seeing this video continue to build, go to the playlist and look at step 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of value there because you're actually, I call this leadership in the raw, Joffrey. We've had a couple sessions like that where we're building it. It's transparent, it's authentic, it's not pretty, it gets messy. Occasionally, Joffrey and I have some very interesting conversations
Yes, indeed.
that are raw, authentic, unedited. But in this process, you can learn so much. So step 5 is continue to build disciples to reach the globe. That's the entire world. Anyway, the entire world that I know. And so in the next session, we're going to answer what questions, Joffrey?
We're going to talk about how I continue to grow and how social media works in building a leadership team, and what is a Christian worldview.
Joffrey, tell me quickly how you met a young man in Freetown, Sierra Leone, and how that worked.
I met one day, I introduced myself as a personal coach, and I had a young pastor from Sierra Leone, West Africa, who got in touch with me, and he said, I need a personal coach. I had never, ever attempted to work with anybody in Africa or any other country for that matter. And he said, can you help me? And I said, sure, let's do it. So I started texting. We started texting back and forth. 17 months later, this man is leading a movement of disciple making in not only Sierra Leone, but he's coaching pastors and leaders and other Christians in other countries.
And Joffrey, right now, how many countries around the globe do you touch?
We're probably in 12 countries.
Can you, this is a geography challenge here for you. Can you name 4 or 5?
Well, let's see. We're in the Philippines. We're in India. We're in Pakistan. We're in Uganda. We're in Kenya. We're in Malawi. We're in Mozambique. We're in Tanzania. And we're in Ghana. Those
Okay,
are a few.
just a few, just to name a few. And frankly, with the time zones, I'll tell you personally, it becomes a challenge. Now, let me ask you, how often do you fly to and travel to these countries?
Never, never, never.
So, isn't that amazing that an old guy like you, Joffrey, learned how to use technology?
That's right. And imagine how thrifty I am. I'm saving a lot of money, I can tell you.
Well, and if you, I would just encourage our audience, you can laugh with us or laugh at us. I don't care. Just join us for the ride because it's pretty ugly and pretty messy. But guess what? God's hand is in it. And Joffrey, is it working?
It's working, man. And we're going to share some stories you're going to want to hear.
Yeah. And actually, we're going to share some stories I don't think most people will believe.
That's true. A couple of years ago, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, right. And I'll tell you my story quickly. 4 or 5 months ago using Zoom, I was a participant on various webinars, but I did not even know how to send a Zoom invitation. So if you want a good laugh, if for no other reason, join these two old guys and just laugh at us. But
That's
just
right.
come back and laugh at us.
We're
Joffrey.
going to have a great time.
Okay, back to Red Bull, Joffrey. Closing thoughts, Joffrey.
This is the passion of my heart, is to be able to share the love of God with the whole world, and it's becoming a reality for me, and I can hardly believe it. I'm eager to share it with you, and I look forward to our time together.
Joffrey, well said. I will talk to you in the next session.
Good, thanks.